Tenfifteen FC in their second year at TST. They lost in the round of 16 to Concaifa. They're a Dallas, Texas-based team, and more on them in just a bit. Beto Carrillo, the other player we wanted to keep an eye on for Tenfifteen, played at Columbia University and for the U18 Mexico side, as well as the U15 U.S. Youth National Team, product of the FC Dallas Academy. There's the attack and the goal. Ever so quickly does Tenfifteen strike, and they manage to find the back of the net. Number 9, Oscar Ocampo, drawing first blood. Keeper can be used as a scoring threat. Coming out of the box, though, unable to use his hands, but of course, that is very well known in this beautiful game of soccer. Soccer, a term that derives from association football, a soch to soch, to a sock to soccer. That is where the term soccer originally comes from. Battling on that touchline. Ball is won, shot attempted, and there is the equalizer. A quick answer for Brown Ballers FC as that goal is scored by number 17. Ruben Gill finds the back of the net, and this is a very important match. Into the box, deflected, another attempt, shot bounces, picked right back up. Dyerson Gratterall trying to find Perez. And this has been an exciting one thus far. 1-1. If the result holds at the conclusion of the second half, that target score time will be 2. But with the way both teams are competing and knocking on each other's doors, I do not anticipate a 1-1 conclusion after 20, but we still got a half and change to go. That one deflects and just misses. Ever so close. Brown Ballers have been relentless, trying to prevent Tenfifteen from advancing from their defensive end of the pitch. Shot and a goal! An incredible goal and a quick answer for Tenfifteen. Tommy Robinson going bottom right corner, threading through the netting. That's the best part about the TST tournament. And there's a shot that sails well above the crossbar. To number 18, Omar Beltran. Kozahasa tried to thread it through, deflected out of danger by Brown Ballers. So I haven't seen any threatening opportunities by either side here within the second half. All the attempts taken by Tenfifteen have been well off the mark. They are still sitting in a position of power as they are leading Brown Ballers by a score of 2-1. Defensively, they have looked very solid, not allowing Brown Ballers any run. Chip into the side. What a goal! Tremendous goal by Tenfifteen. As that comes into number 15, Ivan Munaze Ben Jono. So free kick opportunity here for Brown Ballers. An important attempt. Shot. What a save. The rebound. And that one gets tipped. And a great save. Fantastic save by Jesus Rivera. So Brown Ballers did have an opportunity to cut into this lead. And any goal benefits them, as it'll help when it comes down to that target score time. The bigger the lead that Tenfifteen gets, the harder it will be for Brown Ballers to come back. Neither team looking to leave Field 4 with a second loss. So the pace and the intensity certainly is going to pick up, as it has here in the second half. Pass gets chipped in to the box. Shot attempt just wide. And that was Rohan McElligott, the player that we wanted to keep an eye on. Any player who's had the opportunity to compete over at Borussia Mönchengladbach and Fortuna Dusseldorf is going to draw and attract some attention. Gladbach, a historical side in the German Bundesliga. Had a significant run in the 70s where they were the dominant side. I know anytime we talk about the Bundesliga, most people talk about Bayern Munich, but during that era, despite the fact that Bayern was successful, Borussia Mönchengladbach, a very successful team, as that attempt just goes low and wide left by Asamoah. Tenfifteen not letting up, putting more foot on the, or gas on the, and forget what I was going to say as we see another goal. The hits keep on coming as Tenfifteen finds the back of the net yet again. Number 4, Tyler Lee gets the goal. Second loss would make it very tough for Brown Ballers to advance. Oh, there's a shot saved by Beckett. The captain, who just scored earlier, Tyler Lee, took another crack at it, but that attempt went right to the chest. Here in this group stage, Brown Ballers dangerously looking at 2, but there's a shot and a brilliant save. Tommy did score a goal early. Brown Ballers with a shot. That one deflects. Another opportunity, and that just misses. Brown Ballers oh so close to cutting the lead in half. Manchi went down on the ground for a moment. Beltran tried to dipsy-do his way through. There's a shot saved. Ball on that touchline comes out of play. The official's going to say a change of possession. And that is a close call as well. Tenfifteen was looking rather ominous in their attack. That one gets chipped ahead. Over to Karamanchi, who not only got back on his toes really quickly, but shows that fancy-dancy footwork. He did have Gill open momentarily in the box. But Brown Ballers looking to reset their offense as that pass-through comes off of Ocampo. And Baum is going to let it go through. Hazard connecting with Gill. Gill the only scorer for Brown Ballers. The shot! And that does hit the net, but just the side of it. Not against each other, but earlier. Pocket gets picked. Gill looking ahead. Gill's shot, and he scores! Finding the back of the net for the second time today. Gill cuts into that lead. Now that's going to make things interesting here. Does the tide turn for Brown Ballers? It's 4-2. That target score doesn't change, but that's less goals now that Brown Ballers have to score. Will the small-sided game, short-sided game, less players on the pitch benefit them? Thus far it has, as we've moved to that 5v5 scenario. Dyerson has it. Dyerson sitting on it. And now Rivera is going to come off, and we do have another attacker for Tenfifteen. So empty net, so to speak. So if Brown Ballers can find it, there's a shot. Ooh, that just comes off of the wrong end of the boot by Dyerson. And miscommunication for a moment as Tenfifteen intercepts, and they have the numbers. Ocampo's shot. What a goal! Que golazo! Bottom right corner. Tenfifteen closes it out here in target score time. Ocampo for the second time punches it through the back of the net, and Tenfifteen get their first dub here at TST. And what a goal that was.